Alright guys, another recipe to roll out for you as we showcase the wonderful bird that is chicken. Chicken is something that, going back in my mind, growing up as a boy, I really did think at one stage, I'm very, very serious, that the only way you could have done chicken was baked, stew, and curry. I thought that was the only chicken that there was on the earth. And then I met Morello. And I started reading cookbooks, as I have told you. And I recognized you can do chicken in so many different ways and flavors. And if I'm really honest with myself, that is really, I think, what inspired me to jump in the kitchen. Because as a young man, growing up, young boy into manhood, the kitchen really wasn't my thing. You know, I played football and cricket outside. But I think it's when I recognized, wait, no, you could use honey and mustard and make into a nice marinade, glaze it over the chicken, and bake it, and you get honey mustard chicken. Nah! That's what I'm actually going to do right now. It's one of, I think, a classic combination, honey, mustard. And I'm injecting it in some wonderful pieces of chicken that I had Morella season up for me. Thank you, Morella. She salt, pepper, some green seasoning. She would have probably put some nice little pimentos in there. Nicely seasoned up, basic seasoning. And I'm going to pull together the honey mustard marinade that you're going to put over this chicken. Now, there are a couple ways that you can do this recipe. And I'm going to just talk you through the couple ways, just in terms of the process and the final product. I have just about a half cup of honey. So many nice different people doing honey. But Herbway Honey are my friends, and I get my honey from Herbway. Hello Joe, how are you? Hey, hope you guys doing well. So I have some mustard. Now this is another thing that you could actually do a couple of things with. You could use good yellow, plain old mustard that's full of nice bite and flavor. You could also mix your mustards, because Dijon mustard is a fancy mustard that this dish it will take this dish to another level, I think, as well. There's some whole grain mustards that you can use. So you could actually decide to use, 3 mustards or 2 mustards if you have that kind of variety in your pantry. And yeah, the dish could benefit from that. Nothing will be wrong with that at all. Just to cut the sweetness a bit, I have some white wine vinegar. You can use rice wine vinegar, but any type of tart vinegar, you could just put in here. It really is just to cut that sweetness. I have a combination of some greens that I want to add in here. I have some thyme and rosemary I've been using this week. So thyme and rosemary that I will just throw in there. And for a little heat, some good red pepper flakes. And I have some paprika that I can get in there as well. So all I do is now just add a little salt, a little pepper, and I mix this together. Mix. And that's what you call, in an instant, 1 dash honey mustard marinade. So this is what I was telling you. There are different ways you can do this. I have had my chicken seasoned well. Morella seasoned it up for me and had it waiting here for me whole day. So this is at least about 6 hours waiting, seasoned. You could actually do this marinade. Get those nice big bags, those heavy sealed bags, freezer bags I think it's called, and pour this in it. So put the chicken in the bag, pour the marinade in the bag, and put the chicken in the bag, and put it in the fridge overnight, and allow this marinade to kind of just become one and with the chicken. You can do it that way. If you didn't plan ahead like that, not all of us plan ahead that well. All I did, as I said, season the chicken, and if you recognize that what Morella did is she nice slices that she kind of just put little dashes that she put into the chicken, and what that does is when I pour this marinade over the chicken, it will seep through and get into the nooks and crannies of every piece of chicken. So I have the chicken here, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I am now just going to pour this marinade over each chicken. Don't want anyone to get jealous. There are some bigger boys than others. And I just have some pieces here. This could go with both light and dark meat. So at this stage, you kind of just probably just want to take it, rub it around, turn it around. Just get some as well. You basically want to get this all massaged into, as I said, every nook and cranny of the meat. I can see the benefit of doing it overnight, soaking, letting the marinade really set into the chicken and flavor it. But as I said, sometimes when we're planning meals, that's just not always the reality, guys. So we sometimes have to come up with things on the spot. Family hungry, honey mustard chicken is a good difference. And that's it, guys. All I want to do to this now is I want to take one of my, I just really have rosemary, fresh rosemary. It's already in there, but I want to get some fresh rosemary dotted in there. The entire stem, just about, I would say just based on this dish, about 4 stems, just about this size. And that rosemary really will just kind of just flavor the chicken just a bit. So this should really bake covered for about 25 minutes. The reason why it's baking covered for 25 minutes is just to get the chicken juices flowing and to get a nice mustard sauce kind of thing going. Then you uncover it, put it back in the oven for about another 20 minutes, just for it to get all nice, cooked chicken to get a nice color on it. So it really would bake, I would say, for about 45 minutes altogether. 20-25 minutes covered, take off the foil and allow it to bake uncovered for just about another 20 minutes. Goes in the oven and bakes. If you could smell what I'm smelling, you will go and season up some chicken now. No, you will season up some chicken. So at this stage, guys, all you really could do is just drizzle back some of that lovely honey mustard dressing marinade that was all over this chicken. Keep it moist and nice. But at this point, I just really want to plate this guy up and get some lovely pieces. It's like this big boy here, I'm gonna get. Just a couple pieces here. Stick YouTube channel, Copper Joe Caribbean, baked honey mustard chicken. Oh my